Hello guys, KpShamino here with my first look for a new game. It's called Russian Catfish Fishing 1. It's a very cool game. It's all based around one fish, the catfish. And yesterday I had the privilege to play this game and I got my first very big catfish, 97 kilogram. It took me 1 hour and a half. And I got 250 silver for it. So it's a very good money farm. It's very fun because it's a very good fight. So the fish is just going with the current. Sometimes it moves a little bit to the left and the right. So you don't need to be afraid that it's going to spool you, and that's very good because even on a very small rig you can get these fish in. So a very beautiful fish, a very nice game that we got. You can throw everything at them. So I hope in the future that the top water is going to attract these fish too. There are still a couple of baits that I test, but I cannot get catfish on it like pea porridge, pearl barley. It's very hard to get the catfish on it. But a very cool game. I'm going to show you guys in this video how you need to get this fellow. 100 kilogram is a trophy size at the moment. I hope they do it a little bit higher. So if I see some guys getting fish yesterday, it's unbelievable. If you see this week only the catfish that they caught, it's if you go to the leaderboards over here. So let's have a look over here. So I think if I see the numbers, 150 would be a really good number to get the trophy. So I think it's a little bit too low at the moment. So how do you get it? I will show you guys it, and I will show you guys how you need to prevent other fish species too, because at first I had a lot of zander, 3-4 kilograms, but yeah, what can you do with zander? They just come in like in 5 seconds. And so you need to go with this one. This works really well. So the tiny fish, I got mine with the tiny fish too. And you can get this fish everywhere. So if you check the map, so I got even one here yesterday with the 5.5 wobbler. It took me 1 hour because I was not expecting, but you can get them everywhere. So that's the beauty about this fish. You can get them everywhere. You can even pay real money for it to get gold baits, because with gold bait you can get them too. So it's a very beautiful fish. I hope in the future that they are going to introduce some more catfish species like the carp catfish, the roach catfish, the pie catfish. So there is still some room to improve, because at the moment there is, in my opinion, a little bit too many other species beside the catfish in this water. But back to the video. So I'm at the moment here in this point, the 50-meter point, and the trick is you need to throw so a little bit to the current. So that's what you need to do. But first of all, I'm going to show you guys my setup. I need to say something about the setup and the spots, because yesterday there was a very nice fellow that said to me on my video that it was my fault that people didn't catch fish. So I make videos for people. I show spots where people can fish, most of the time 1 or 2 spots, maybe 4 sometimes. And everybody knows they alternate. Sometimes they just stop because the fish migrated to other lakes. And it was my fault because those guys were not catching fish there. Therefore, they stopped playing with the game. So I was like, okay, I cannot say anything about it. You guys can read the comment. It's still under my first look on another game, Russian Fishing 4, for the Aktuba River. And you can just read it. I don't know what I can make from it. Therefore, I'm going to say it in front, guys. If you come to this position and it does not work, probably the fish changed. So I don't think it's going to be the problem with catfish, because catfish is a very versatile fish. You can catch him everywhere. He eats almost everything now too. So, but just to save myself a little bit, because I don't want to have people that like this game stop because I make bad videos, you know. So because that's the main core why people are stopping at the moment in this game. So let's have a look for my setup. So I'm going with the black edition. I know it's wobbler ability, but I like this reel and this rod, and it can go really high. I'm going with the beluga, very cheap reel. I think you need to have that because they fight really well, the catfish. But yeah, the money that you get in return is very big too. I'm going with the 29 kilogram braid line, Siemens Black Bullet, and this is very important at the moment. It's possible it doesn't work still because that was yesterday, and yesterday was in the past. But the Crystal Bead, the Magenta, is working really well. The Berserker Hook Adventure, the handmade foam rubber works really well, but you are going to get too many Zenders. So if you want to get purely catfish, you need to go more to the fat ones. The minnows work really well, the tiny fish works really well, the monster shad works really well. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit how you need to do the jig step. I'm going to prevent a little bit the catfish catch because I want to do it on my own outside the video because it's so much fun. Sorry, I don't want to share it with you guys. So I'm just going to show you guys the throw. So you always need to throw a little bit to the current. That's how you can get the jig step. So it's not easy in this water. But yeah, of course, you're fishing for a very exclusive fish at the moment. So you just do this. My speed is what is this? 39. It's 30, and then you can just reel in, and you are going to, I hope, to get a very good jig step. If it doesn't work, you need to move your boat a little bit. There it is. So that's how you can do a jig step. Not that easy. I hope it comes back. I'm not at the right position. 66, 169 is a lot better. So that's a tip. If you cannot get a perfect jig step, you always need to move a little bit, and that's very important. And let's have a look that we can get a fish, but I think it's going to be a Zender. And that is not making me very happy, to be honest. Because yesterday I had like 10, 15 Zenders or something in like one day of fishing, and therefore I needed to switch because I wanted to get catfish. If you got the catfish on, be sure that you got like enough bottles of tea. Because that fish is just going to put himself in the current and he's gone because he's a very fat fish. And that's what you need to do, guys. So check a perfect jig step. Yeah, and I don't think that I'm going to get a fish. Yesterday it was very hot on this position, but it's not going to happen. Let's do one more try. Let's have a look that we can get a catfish maybe. Let's go to this one. This works really, really well. So always throw a little bit through the current. Then you just wait a little bit that that your jig can hit the bottom, and then you need to bounce it, and that's a jig step. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, check. Is it a catfish? I think it's a filthy Zender again. But this works really well. It's unbelievable how good it works, this point. It took me some time to find this position because you always need to go a little bit around, and the G step is not working the whole time, but you guys can see it delivers. So and I'm not sure. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. There you go, guys. So very easy to catch, very good money farm. I hope that I can make more videos about the new game. So that was it for my first look for the new fishing game, Russian Catfish Fishing 1. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Have fun with this new game, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.